Alright, y'all, so I've been seeing a lot of best guard this, best guard build that, best guard build this, and every single time I click on folks' video, they build is complete trash. These boys got y'all out here really spending y'all money, y'all hard-earned money, especially that some of y'all might not even have a job and y'all gotta ask mommy or daddy for the credit card to make a build.
Why are you crying?
And these guys are sitting here making y'all spend money on garbage builds? Not today, though. Not today. This is gonna be the only build that y'all need for the park, y'all. Just look at this. Just look at the shot that I just hit. Right over his mid. That's open. Mwah, kiss it. You know what I'm saying? Give me that steal. Hold on. They fouling already, bro. They're scared. I'm telling you, this build is gonna have people scared. Nah, but for real, though, chat, I'm seeing people create builds that are for their playstyle, you know what I mean? And the way I create builds is because I have some consideration for y'all. I always think about y'all when it comes to creating builds because, bro, I know that a lot of y'all want to be, you know what I'm trying to say, like that when it comes to 2K. So I gotta make a build that's like that when it comes to 2K. And this build is literally a four-way god. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, you seen the title, y'all seen the thumbnail, bro. This build does everything. It literally does everything. As you can see, y'all would not regret making this build. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I feel like tall guards might be better than these small guards this year, right, y'all? Like, don't quote me on that though, bro. I think the only thing that a tall guard has over a short guard is more defense. I mean, that's really about it, you know what I mean? Like, he passes the ball back to me. That's green bean chicken wing. Come on now. But it's just like the way the 6'6" and 6'8s are moving on this game has to be studied, yo. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's basically moving the same speed as my 6'2". Well, okay, not the same speed, but like when it comes to dribbling, bro, every guard build can dribble in this game. As you can see, I get that steal in the end of the game. I'm telling y'all, bro, if you want to be fast but tall at the same time, y'all gonna like this build. So you already know that I always gotta show y'all a sneak peek of the build. I can't just give y'all the build with no type of gameplay, with no sneak peek, with no evidence or proof that the build is good. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what these other boys be doing on YouTube. We don't do that over here. You know what I mean? So, bro, like y'all just seen, I was getting steals, shooting threes. Yes, bro, this build can dunk. Yes, it can play defense. This is probably one of the best guard builds in the game as of right now at the height of this build. But before we get into anything, though, before I show y'all the build, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. More importantly, turn on all post notifications so you do not miss another video or another banger from me and ever, you know what I'm trying to say. And also comment down below what y'all think about this build after I show y'all, and just comment down below anything that you want. Enough with the jitty chat. Let's get into this build. Alright, chat, so since this is a point guard build, obviously we're gonna have to go a point guard. As you can see by the height, 6'6", four-way god will be taking over NBA 2K26 if y'all make this build. All right, y'all, if everybody make this build, hey, tell your friends about this build, especially if it's good. You know what I'm trying to say? The weight is gonna be 182, the wingspan is gonna be 6'6", so we can get a 94 three-pointer after we get our cat breakers. And y'all gonna see what I mean by that. We'll hit continue. So y'all already know we have to start with the driving layup at first. We gotta start with the finishing. The driving layup is going to be a 75. 75 driving layup on a 6'6" guard build is all you need. You don't need an 80, you don't need an 85, 95. That's just insane. That's just absolutely bonkers, you know what I'm trying to say? So float game on bronze and layup mix master on bronze is both good, all right, y'all? You can also cat break your layup, all right, y'all? I think the layup goes like +3, +4 if it's under the rating of an 80. So let's just say you get one cat breaker, it goes from a 75 to a 78 or 75 to 79, depending on, like, you know, how your build is and stuff like that. But with a 75, you're gonna be all good, bro. Y'all gonna be straight, trust. For the driving dunk, you're gonna want to put this to an 89. I have an 89 driving dunk on every single one of my guard builds except for my 6'2", because I have a 99.3 on my 6'2". If y'all want to go check out that build, it's gonna be in the link in the description down below, though, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I also have another build that's around the same height. All right, y'all, it's gonna be a little surprise because that build is OD. I'm not gonna lie. So boom, 69 close shot, 75 driving layup, 89 driving dunk for contact dunks, and we're gonna go ahead and put the standing dunk to a 45. If y'all don't know, you do not need over a 45 standing dunk in this game, especially because you can also cat breaker. So let's just say you want a 60 standing dunk, you can put 2 cat breakers on it and it will like add up to like 63 or something like that. But it's not necessary, you know what I mean? It's not necessary whatsoever. So y'all should be good with a 45 subscribe, you can purchase every single standing dunk that you want. So you'll be able to do standing dunks in the park, the stage, wherever you're at, pro-am, rec, wherever you're at, you know what I mean? We're gonna leave our post control at this rating because it's gonna go up by itself either way. Now we're gonna go into the shooting. To start off with the mid-range, we're gonna put our mid-range all the way to an 80 because I feel like an 80 midi is all you need, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, shooting is extremely easy in this game. There's a pure green window, there's no RNG, so if you shoot a good midi, a good shot selection, it should go in every single time if you time it right, you know what I mean? So I feel like having over 80 midi is just insane to me. And the reason why we have an 80 midi is because our 3-point shot is gonna go ahead and go to a 90. As you can see by the badges, Deadeye silver, limitless range silver, shifty shooter silver, set shot specialist gold. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro, set shot specialist is the most broken badge in this game. If you have set shot specialist on Legend Hall of Fame, you are not going to miss in this game. And a lot of people don't know about that though, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of people do not know about that. So the good thing is, when it comes to cap breakers, especially when it comes to getting your cap breakers from reaching a certain crew level and stuff like that, like, let's just say you level 30 in your crew, next season it won't reset, so you're gonna have your cap breakers, and I think it's 4 cap breakers when you're in your crew. So let's just say you get all the crew cap breakers, you're gonna want to go ahead and put your 3-point shot to a 94. Not right now when you get your cap breakers. And at a 94 3-pointer, let me show you what you get. You get all these badges on gold, and then let's just say you got a max +1 or max +2, you can have limitless on Legend on a 6'6" guard, or set shot special on Legend, or shifty shoot on Legend, whichever you prefer, you know what I'm saying? But for now, we're gonna go ahead and put it down to a 90 because that is what the build's true rating is. So with that being said, an 80 midi, 93-point shot, and 69 free throw. At the end of the day, y'all, if y'all make this build, y'all can literally cap break anything that y'all want. For example, if you don't think that a 94 3-pointer is necessary in this game, since it's easy to shoot, green window, no RNG, blase, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead and, you know, cap break your dunks to get a 92 driving dunk, which is gonna be extremely OP on this build, by the way. You know, however your play style is, that's what you got to go based off of. So since we done with shooting, let's go into the playmaking. So I know a lot of y'all boys is gonna look at this pass and see, y'all gonna be like, yo, Seb, are you crazy, bro? 71, bro. I'm telling y'all this right now, lanes are not that crazy on this game. So if a person reaches for a lane and he doesn't get the timing right, because it actually takes a skill gap in this game to get steals now, y'all gonna be good. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, a 71 pass accuracy is perfectly fine. Just make the right passes, you know what I'm trying to say? Play smart, you know what I mean, bro? And you gonna be perfectly fine, bro. You get versatile visionary on bronze, break start on bronze, diamond on silver, and on top of that, you can also cap break this to a 76 to get versatile visionary on silver. And in my opinion, this is really all you need. This is the lowest though. 71 is the lowest. The reason why we're going to 71 is because we want that 90 ball handle on this 6'6" guard build. As you can see, we get hinders for days on gold, which is super important because the stamina is garbage in this game when you dribble, so you need this 100,000%. Speed with ball is going to be an 86. As you can see, we get lightning launch on gold with an 86. You're going to be moving, bro. You're going to be moving and grooving on this build. You're going to be moving just like how a 6'4" moves, but with different SIGs. Because since you 6'6", you're not going to be able to get the 6'4" guard drill moves, and that's why height under 6'4" is still very superior in NBA 2K26. Just how it was in NBA 2K25, it's just more lenient now. It's more limitless, too limited, just like how you was last year when it comes to making the 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" guard build. But a 71 pass accuracy, 90 ball handle, and 86 speed with ball is all you need for the playmaking on this 6'6". Now we're gonna go on to the defense. So for my interior defense, we're gonna go ahead and put this to a 63 because the attribute does matter. We do not get any badges, unfortunately, with our interior defense being at a 63. This is the median range. This is not too bad or not too good. You know what I'm trying to say? It's right in the middle. You know what I'm trying to say? It is decent. You're gonna want to put your perimeter defense to an 83. And the beautiful thing about having a perimeter defense at an 83 is challenger on silver, on-ball menace on bronze, pick dodger on bronze, and off-ball pest on gold. This is not a crazy defensive build, but this build can play defense. I've gotten blocks. I've really crunched super duper tryhards at this game that do not wash their butt. You know what I mean, bro? Like, people that know how to play the game, I have played good defense on them. You know what I mean? So if you were expecting a 90 plus perimeter defense on this build, this might not be the build for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. But for the steal, we're gonna go to a 73 steal because we get interceptor on silver and we get glove on bronze. Those lane steals that I was getting in the beginning of the video, if you watched the beginning of the video, bro, it was with this 73 steal right here, bro. And I'm telling y'all, y'all will be fine if you know how to time it and if you're playing some good defense. Now, if you don't got good defense, then I don't know. You know what I mean, bro? Because at the end of the day, it really isn't about the build. I mean, it is, but it's about who's behind the sticks. Always remember that though, y'all, boy. So for the block, we're gonna max this block out all the way to a 68 to get high flying denier. As you can see, boost the speed and leap ability of a defensive player in anticipation of a block attempt. So this is why I say that I get blocks, I get paint, defense stops, all of that, because you match a 68 block with a 63 interior, you are going to play good defense in that paint, bro, especially at 6'6". Since we're done with defense, let's go on to the very last things, the physicals. So for my speed, you're gonna want to put the speed to 88, you're gonna want to put the agility to a 79, the strength to 50, and this is another attribute that a lot of people are gonna say it's too soft, bro, you're gonna get babied, it's too low, the build is trash. Now, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, some of these things just do not matter at the guard position, and strength is definitely one of them. That's just what it is, bro. Every single year people say, oh, strength matters, this matters, that matters, and then 2K Labs does a test, you know what I mean, and it doesn't matter at all. So just listen to me, trust me on this, y'all boys, and y'all will be good. And the last thing is a 78 vertical, so we can get posterizer on silver, and so we can get contact dunks. As you can see, bro, this is how the build looks at a 99 overall, and this is the ultimate four-way god. Can dunk, can shoot, play make, and play defense. You're not slow at all. Don't even really pay attention to this agility for real, because you have an 88 speed, 50 strength. Do not really pay attention to it. 78 versus we can get contact dunks. Continue. And as you can see, inside out, high flying slasher. Look at the weaknesses. 2K, please, man. Please, y'all know, bro, 2K knows themselves that pass accuracy don't matter in this game. Okay, it matters a little bit, but not as much as it being a weakness, though, bro. As you can see, moves, leave defenders lost, ice and veins from deep, lives above the rim, speed is game changing. 2K cooked with this layout right here, though, by the way, though, y'all boys. 2K absolutely cooked. But hey, man, there go the build right there, though, bro. If y'all enjoy this build, if y'all like this build, and if y'all gonna make this build, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and more importantly, turn on all post notifications, and comment down below how you really feel about this build, bro. Be a real one, you know what I'm trying to say, and hit that subscribe button once again. I love y'all boys so much. I'll see y'all next one, possibly tomorrow.